What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Oleksandr Usyk, Muhammad Ali, and Anthony Joshua. Get this, the promoter of Oleksandr Usyk makes this statement. He says, if Ali can beat the best at that size, so can Usyk. Wow. Krassyuk, the promoter of former undisputed cruiserweight champion Oleksandr Usyk, is confident that the boxing world will see a major upset next month when his star fighter challenges WBO, IBF, and WBA heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. Their fight will take place on September 25th at the Hotspur Stadium in London. Usyk has won some of the biggest fights in the UK, a successful run that his promoter fully expects to continue. And he says Usyk has absolutely no problem fighting in the UK. He became the European champion in Liverpool, the Olympic champion in London. He beat Tony Bellew in Manchester. He beat Derek Chisora in London. So he has lucky experience there, and that will continue in September. He says Oleksandr Usyk is very confident in his victory over AJ and how he will beat him. So therefore, he easily agreed for the second bout because his mindset will be even more favorable after he wins the first. There are a lot of critics who believe Usyk is too small for the heavyweight division. He won a much tougher than expected fight last October with Derek Chisora. Krassyuk disagrees with the critics who are focusing on Usyk's size. He says, I must say for those who do not see clear reality that Usyk is a heavyweight is the same size, weight, reach as his idol, the greatest Muhammad Ali. Can someone say Ali, the best of all time, was not a true heavyweight? So there is no problem there. If Ali can beat the best at that size, so can Usyk, Krassyuk said. Let me stop right there. I'll leave the link in the description, let you read the whole thing because it's kind of lengthy. I feel that it's not the best comparison, okay, because, you know, it's Ali, but it's an honest one, and it's an accurate one. What do I mean? If you look at Oleksandr Usyk, because we can look up right now, okay, Oleksandr Usyk I know is 6'3". How tall is Oleksandr Usyk?
Oleksandr Usyk is 6 feet 3 inches tall.
Okay, so he's 6'3", okay. And his weight, well, here they show he is, I hate these pop-ups. I hate them with a passion. But he's 6'3", reaches 78, okay. And, of course, he's about 230 now, okay. Now, we look up Muhammad Ali. He is 6'3", reach 78, and we know he was around 220 pounds, 225 pounds. So the comparison is accurate, okay? It is very accurate. And the thing is, I think a lot of people, to counterpunch what he said, first of all, I don't really like comparing anybody to Muhammad Ali. I just don't. Me personally, I mean, unless he had a style like Muhammad Ali, which Oleksandr Usyk does not. However, he didn't say that, okay? He didn't say he fought like Ali. He said that he was the same size and same height as Ali and same reach as Ali. And that's all true. To the button, 6'3", 6'3", 78, 78, right? Around the same weight, you know, he's smaller. They're smaller, you know. Oleksandr Usyk's smaller and Muhammad Ali was smaller. But not for those standards of that day, okay? Because, I mean, even him fighting guys like George Foreman, he didn't relatively look all that smaller than George, even though George was a powerhouse puncher. He wasn't like a smaller kind of fighter like that. He wasn't. It's just nowadays people are getting bigger. I heard Mike Tyson say, hey, you get better with time because of, you know, of actual, you know, advancements in technology and those things and exercise. But understand you this. What he's saying makes a lot of sense. Don't look at his size as much to determine if he can win or not. Look at his skill, look at his attributes, look at his ability, okay? Look at his strategy, see what he does in the ring. That's what'll win that fight. And the same thing for AJ. You know, you can't just assume AJ, oh, he's 6'6", 240 or whatnot, 237. He's going to go in there and smash this guy because he's so much bigger. That doesn't mean that. Tell that to Max Baer versus Primo, right? He destroyed Primo. And Primo at the time was a big guy, 6'5". And what happened to him? He got dusted by damn near everybody. Think about it. Max Baer, Joe Louis, those guys took him out. So it doesn't mean that just because you're bigger, you're destined to win. And I think a lot of people's perception of being bigger or smaller, I think you guys got that all wrong. When Andy Ruiz went in there, people ridiculed his win over Anthony Joshua because of what? His size, the way he was built. Right? And people fixated on that instead of looking at what Ruiz did. He rolled with those punches and he caught Anthony Joshua with a great left hook and changed history. Right? That's what happened. Regardless of how the man looked, regardless of how much he weighed and all that, it didn't matter at that point. Okay? And Usyk is a guy that I think people shouldn't overlook, and I damn sure don't think that Anthony Joshua was overlooking him. But as far as Ali and Oleksandr Usyk, they have a lot of differences. One's humble, the other one's outspoken, right? One's brash, and the other one's mostly quiet. Now, as far as entertainment, though, you know, those are those type of things. But understand it. Those are just comparisons of him comparing the size, and it makes sense. Okay, he's a standard 6'3", 230-pound heavyweight or 30-pound-ish heavyweight. So that should be enough to win, and it will be enough to win if he's able to do what he's supposed to do in the ring. Size does not matter when it comes to ability and what you're able to do. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about the promoter of Oleksandr Usyk. Is Oleksandr Usyk too small? Hell, I'll make a poll. Why not? I'll say, hey, is he the same height? Since he's the same height as Ali, could he do what Ali does? Let's see what you guys say. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.